Welcome, weary traveler, to episode 24 of the Bromantic Quest.
Welcome.
Hi, all. I hope you're all ready.
Here we are for an episode nobody expected. Episode 24.
Did nobody expect that?
No.
Oh. What, because of the way 23 was left? Or?
Yeah, that's right.
I feel it was fairly cliffhangery. Like, people thought there might be another one.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not like we're like, and Gazzamatraz saved the day.
And here's episode 24.
Yeah, people are like, oh, fuck.
Oh, I guess there's more to this.
Yeah, wow.
No, we saw the army and that was it.
We saw the army. You landed.
Yeah. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go and watch the last episode or watch this recap.
As you come out the portal, Gerwin just kind of waves you off and the portal closes. And very kindly have slipped 50 gold pieces into it just for you, my boy. Merry Yuletide Christmas thing.
50 goals, this.
And then as he taps, he hits something and you just can't see it. It's like, you're all special, no? Yeah? Special.
Is it?
And if you wear the armor and you wield this sword, you will become the Mad Titan. It's as simple as that.
The vessel. Drinks in the air.
Everyone puts their drinks in the air.
To the bravest, craziest, and most loyal healer you could ask for. To Priya.
To Priya.
We toast to Priya.
And everyone drinks their drinks. There's a few tears. People loved Priya in that place. As you start walking with Brienne, Caetana switches and goes straight for Brienne. And you let go of Caetana, but you've obviously got symbiote on your hands.
Is this the same or a different symbiote? Baltic.
I just want to say you see Ryking leg it past you. She wants to see Jackie.
Of course she does.
Jackie's not been heard of all day.
Right.
As you go over the hill, you see an army with catapults, with goblins, with their own dragons, with mountain trolls. And we'll end the episode there.
Might stop doing recaps, you know.
Why is that?
Just go and watch the last one.
Really? You sick of doing it?
Just, mate, honestly, why the fuck am I doing your work for you?
If you could put in the comments if you think the recap is worth doing or not. It's like if you think, no, I always enjoy a good recap. I think that's interesting. See what people think.
Depends if they're binging it or not. Because you know when you like watch Netflix, you watch a show. We're not on the podcast.
Yeah, well, what I will say is that obviously the people who are going to be watching this are not going to be binging it. They're going to be watching it every week.
Yeah.
So, because I'm not checking in 5 weeks' time to see. So.
I will. I'll check everything. I'm here for you. Every comment replied to. This is not the podcast.
Let's turn on some candles and get going.
No, let's have a word from our sponsor.
The quest sponsored by Cobra Stacker on YouTube. Your destination for all your gold and silver stacking needs.
Yeah.
For expert tips and advice, stacking gold and silver. A great channel filled with loads of real gold and silver content.
Gold and silver content.
Let's get
Stacking.
Oh, yeah. Not quite so smoothly done that time.
That was a word from our sponsor. Now,
should we light some candles?
let's light some candles. Can you just do it with the power of your mind? Good job.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Yeah. Was you not expecting that?
No, I thought there would at least be one that didn't turn on.
Oh, right. Oh, it was the power of my mind, and you know how powerful that is.
No, it's a powerful mind. A beautiful mind.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But for now, we have a podcast.
Nope, a quest.
Of the quest. It's still a podcast.
It's not a podcast.
This isn't a podcast for everybody listening. Okay, so you are currently on Firelighter and you've seen this goblin army. Mm-hmm. What would you like to do now?
Have the goblin army seen me?
I'm going to say you don't know. They've just come into view for you. So if you make a quick decision...
Okay, am I over the hill? Or am I just coming over the crest?
You're just coming over.
Okay, so can I duck down behind the hill?
It's when we say hill, it's more like a long upward slope. So you would just literally come straight down.
But they couldn't see.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to see over you.
Yeah, I'll duck down.
Just duck straight down. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so you're now out of view. What do you want to do?
I'm going to hop off Firelighter. How far away from the town am I?
I'm going to say they are about a mile away, so you're about 3/4 of a mile away from the city.
Are they moving? Or are they camped out?
No, they are camped out.
Okay.
Stationary.
All right, okay.
That presuming you're now peeking over the hill.
No, from what I saw when I...
God, okay, fine, I'll give you that. But I should have made you do a perception check on that, but we don't ever really do that.
That's not a thing.
In the quest, I just tell you.
I
imagine you're a very observant fellow.
All right, I'm going to tell Fire to walk back. Okay. I'm in flying and creating thingy. Walk back.
Yeah.
And I don't know, can Fire communicate?
I'm going to tell you now. He will not be able to inform of an enemy invasion.
No. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Fire back, and then I'm going to take little Gollum. I'm going to say, get Katana. She's the quickest, isn't she?
Yeah. Okay. There's absolutely going to be a roll on the success of that or not, okay?
I'm hoping if she sees Gollum, who's usually with me, and he's prodding her, she'll follow.
Yeah, maybe. That's it.
That's it. Yeah,
That's it. Right, okay, well then we'll roll for it now. I don't know if you're going to do stuff upon the waiting. We're going to do the always, the normal, the forever, odds or evens.
Odds. Go something different.
I'm going to let you know this is going to take about an hour and a half.
Oh, well, I'll decide what I'm doing in the hour and a half. But
okay.
See if I'm actually waiting for anything.
All right. I'm not going to let you know. So you can either wait the full hour and a half and see if she turns up.
Okay. All right, I'm going to peek over the hill, see what's going on, see if I can see anything.
All right. So as you peek over the hill, you notice that the army is large. You're about, like I said, 1/4 of a mile away from it, so you can't see brilliantly. But you notice there is a large red tent and lots of small other red tents. But you can clearly tell that this large red tent is important. And it's roughly in the middle.
Okay.
Looks like they've probably been there a day.
Okay. Does it look like there's any prep for them to come and attack kind of thing? Or
I'm going to roll for that. Odds or evens?
Odds.
They've got some catapults set up.
Okay, so they're definitely coming for the town. I'm assuming they're definitely coming for the town. They're not in catapult range, though, are they?
Not quite. Maybe if they had trebuchets, but they don't.
They can shoot a mile.
Pardon?
They can shoot a mile.
Yeah, trebuchet can shoot real distance, yeah.
Jesus.
I believe so, anyway. That might be BS. I wasn't around those days, so...
I've never fired one myself.
Yep, exactly.
All right, I'm going to keep an eye on things. I'll wait for Katana.
Okay. Katana arrives. And very sneakily, you're like in a bush and she just pops up in the bush. She's like, Gaz, I left Fire and Gollum in Elwin.
Good.
What do you need?
Do you see what we have in front of us?
A bush.
Look out of the bush.
So she then comes out and then peeks over the hill. And she comes back in the bush and she goes, oh.
Yeah. Yes. Any ideas? Have you encountered anything like this on your travels?
Do you want me to get closer?
If you can do without being seen.
Yes. Caetana goes over the hill. And about an hour goes by. What are you going to do? Anything? Are you going to wait?
I'll wait.
Another hour goes by.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are you going to do?
Take a peek over the hill.
Everything looks pretty normal.
Do I see Caetana?
Nope.
Do I see anywhere that there may have been some ruckus or anything like that?
No.
No?
Nope.
I have faith in Caetana. I'll wait.
Caetana returns.
Jesus Christ. What took you so long?
I couldn't be seen.
Jesus.
However, it is a complete symbiote goblin army. Everything is covered in black slime. Everything. Even their weapons. I couldn't get into any of the tents, and I don't know who's leading this army. But they're heavily fortified.
Okay. Did you overhear anyone talking?
The symbiotes are mindless. There's no conversation.
Did you happen to bring any of my gear with you?
No. I didn't know what
think
that was
so.
required for.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Although a rat probably couldn't communicate that.
No. You're lucky I got this far.
Okay. We return to Elwin.
Perfect.
We gear up. We prep everyone. Let's get this going.
Okay. I'm going to say you pretty much run back. Bit of a task for you, but you make it in good haste. It's now late afternoon. Sun's still decent in the sky. 5 o'clock. So you're back at Elwin.
All right. I'm going to tell Caetana to alert Tyragon. So he can therefore alert all his mandems, but also ask that nobody leave just yet.
Okay.
I'm going to complete something I was meant to do the other day, which is to get the Enchantress and take her down to Balti and the symbiote.
All right. Lovely. Okay, so yeah, you go and get the Enchantress, and you head down to Balti, who is currently conjuring magic.
Okay. And as we're walking down, I'm like, this is because this may be my last chance, and I always pay back my debts.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Well, here we go. Here we are.
Oh, we're here now. Okay. So as per usual, door gets unlocked. The both of you walk in. She sees the cart with the symbiote in it. The symbiote is almost lifeless at this point. Very weak. Balti. Gazzamatraz. This spell is so it cannot see what we're doing. I'm trying to weaken it, so whoever's controlling it is unable to view what we're doing.
Of course, someone's watching us through the symbiote, aren't they? Can I instruct a guard to go and get my gear and bring it to me? All of it. I have a feeling, I'm only saying this now because I have a feeling that I'm going to forget to get my gear later on.
Okay.
And possibly run out of the city with no gear.
Yes, you can.
Why would I not be able to just do that?
Don't know. Do you trust every god?
Do I trust every guard? Why are you doing this?
I'm only asking.
I just want my shit back.
Well, I'm just asking. If you trust the guard, then send him.
Okay, I'm going to get a guard to go and get Katana.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, one of the guards is going to go get Katana.
She's the quickest.
Yeah. You've got a little bit of time to kill with Bolty and the Enchantress.
Right. Well, Enchantress, here we are.
She walks up to Bolty and they have a bit of a quiet conversation between each other. Bolty turns to you and says, "With your permission, could I drop the spell?"
Up to you. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah.
And he drops the spell. With dropping that spell, this symbiote becomes very lively and is directing most of its attention towards you at this point.
Just start squaring up to it. Come on then, bro.
Fine. The Enchantress walks over to it and she goes to touch it. And Bolty is just incensed by this. He's fuming. And he smacks her hand away. They have a little bit of a heated exchange because she believes she knows what she's doing. And he's like, you have no idea what you're doing. She then gets out a very fine-looking blade. It's very expensive. And she goes to touch the symbiote with it. But now the symbiote is repulsed by it. And she goes, this is exactly what I'm after. She goes over to Bolty with the blade. Explains to Bolty what it is. You can't really hear what they're talking about. And gives it to Bolty. And then she puts her hand on your shoulder. And she says, "Good luck to you, Gazzamatraz." And she leaves.
I'll go to Bolty and ask him what the sword was. Blade.
Well, it would appear our Enchantress knows more than she's let on about the symbiote. This blade is specifically created by herself to keep her safe, should the symbiote ever invade. And she has entrusted it with me to give to one of our party to use against the symbiote. They are repulsed by it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know.
Okay. Interesting. Am I meant to decide who it goes to now?
You can leave it with Bolty, you can ask to have it, you can do what you want. She's only giving it to Bolty because she knows Bolty.
Yeah. Bolty, give me the sword.
Of course. And he hands over the sword to you. It's not a sword, it's a dagger.
Give me the dagger.
Yeah, just so you specifically know it's only yay long.
All right, I'll take that. I'll put it, tuck it in my pants. I've got nothing on apart from my cadges.
That's fair enough. I'm going to say you put it in your belt, is what I'm going to say.
Oh, actually, do you know what I do? I take the dagger and the symbiote that's in the chest, I'm going to kill it.
You're going to kill it?
I'm going to stab it with a knife, see what happens.
As soon as you open the chest, it's lifeless in there. The symbiote is very still. Very...
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stab it with the blade.
Yeah. So you stab it with the blade and it just turns to like oil almost.
Okay, cool. So it does kill them?
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't just repel them?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to tuck the sword into the back of my trousers. Katana here?
Katana has arrived, yeah. She's just waiting outside.
Katana, get all my gear, including my invisible shield. Do not forget that.
So she goes and gets all of it. She goes, wow, an invisible shield. And she goes up and she collects all of your stuff. I'm just going to say it takes 20 minutes or so. She brings it all back down. It's about 5:30 now.
Cool. I'm going to take my shield, throw it at myself. How does the shield work? So I throw it at myself, it envelops me. If I just pull it, does it come off?
So it's a very small golden locket. And you just put it on you. And it just envelops
and then
the whole thing. And you can just pull the golden locket off.
It comes off.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go to the front gate. Do I need to do anything else while I'm here? Turret Riking, all that we'll already know. I think he's getting his armies ready. I'll speak to Tyragon.
Yep. All right, so you make your way. Now, I'm going to say that Tyragon is busy as balls right now, sorting out the entire armies. I say armies, it's essentially a lot of the High Council, as well as a lot of guards and things like that. He is currently stood with a lot of papers in front of him, just outside in like a meeting room. And you walk in there.
Tyragon, how long till the armies are ready?
Oh, my boy. Soon. Hopefully a couple of hours. We don't know. Kaitan has given us the best rundown of this army that she can, but apparently there's dragons and trolls, and we don't have the defences for this.
I think we need to bring the fight to them in order to protect the civilians.
Oh.
I feel like if they get here, we will be overrun easily. Civilians will be hurt. Hold on.
We do have large stone walls that we may be able to fend them off from.
Or dragons.
I mean, even if we bring the fight to them, we're at the mercy of dragons.
Yes, the civilians aren't there. Can you evacuate the civilians?
It's a fantastic idea. We have full underground facilities. We can put all civilians in there.
Do that.
Perfect. He snaps his fingers and one of the guards goes off to get all the civilians underground.
Okay.
I bet they get at my wine cellar, those dogs.
Okay. Be ready. I believe they'll be here. Well, they could be here any minute.
Of course, we are readying as soon as we can.
Can I instruct Kaitana to go keep lookout? I mean, I'm using Kaitana a lot just she's quick.
Fine.
Yeah.
She's happy to help. It's not like she's
Kaitana.
like, oh, for God's sake.
Keep watch. If you see movement, report back.
She, obviously she's going to go, but she sort of, have you seen Brienne?
No.
Would you like me to check on her?
She's on my list.
Okay. And then she makes off.
Okay, I'm going to seek out Riking.
Yep, okay. Riking is at the front.
Yeah.
Like, he's just stood by the gates of the door. He's fully armoured up. He's got Giant Slayer. He's ready to go.
Riking.
Oh, Gazzamatraz, so good to see you at the front line.
Riking, I have a special task for you.
Perfect.
I need you to take this. And I hand him the tree.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh.
And I need you to take this.
And scroll. Well, isn't this exciting?
Riking, I can trust you. I need you to go out a suitable distance. Plant the tree. It should, in theory, grow a full house.
Thank God, I thought you'd lost the plot.
Stay there. Wait for my signal. And when I do give the signal, you'll know what to do.
Okay. Will I really know the signal, or do you want to tell me now?
You'll know.
Okay. So, yep, he's going to head off.
Cool.
He holds his fist up.
Give him a fist bump.
Lovely. And he makes off.
Brothers in arms! All right. Turt.
Unbelievably, I was going to say, Turt is at the front line.
Of course he is. Riking's there. Of course he's there.
Yeah.
Turt, the front gate is yours.
Oh, my favourite.
Good man. I am going to go and look for Brienne.
Lovely. I want to say that Turt pulls out a scroll.
Okay.
And he starts reading off some words. And then suddenly, out of the ground, you see 10 turtle warriors appear.
Can I stay nearby to hear what he read?
All right, fine. Let me just conjure something quick. So he undoes the scroll. I use this magic, and I couldn't be sorrier for the 10 I call upon. I need your might, for the only true soldiers are a turtle warrior. Now come to arms and join the fight. Is what you heard. And up they come, these 10. They're a little bit smaller than Turt, but they are
mean looking.
They are mean. They're covered in scars and...
God, I love it.
Yeah. They're pretty bruiserish.
Pretend I get a scroll out. That's right, mighty, yeah. Gazzamatraz warrior.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go see Brienne.
Yep, so you go to her room, and as you go to her room and you open the door, you notice some magic finishes. And she goes, Oh, hi, Gazzamatraz.
What were you doing?
Oh, just practicing. I heard there's an army.
What were you practicing?
Portals. I'm trying to find Jackie and I can't find her.
Are you lying to me?
It's more of a mirror. It's more of a... It's not a portal. You can't go through it. It's more like I'm just trying to see.
Show me.
And she does this little bit of magic and you can just see the whole army, really. It's right there.
Oh. This would have been handy earlier.
But you notice that they can see the hole too.
Ah. Well, they're looking at the hole.
Yeah.
Brienne, can they see us?
I guess so.
Okay. Do one the other side of the room.
She conjures...
Then close that one.
Yeah, she closes it.
Do one that views the other side of the room.
Okay, so she makes another one in the same place, but it's now facing sideways.
Okay. But it can now see the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And a portal has appeared the other side of the room, where she's looking out of.
Yeah, so they're not portals. They're like viewing windows.
A viewing window.
Yeah. Just to make sure you're
I'm
aware.
going to look through that viewing window and see if I can see Brienne.
You can see Brienne.
Ah, shit. Okay. Fuck. Great job, Brienne.
Sorry.
Brienne, don't do that again.
Do you know where Jackie is?
Nope. But that's what we're trying to find out.
Okay.
I am going to make sure all the viewing windows closed, yes?
All shut down.
Okay. I'm going to hand the dagger to Brienne.
Great. What's this?
Brienne, this dagger will repel the symbiotes. It will also kill them very quickly.
Right.
Use this to protect yourself. They seem to be coming for you. I will not have you hurt.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Come with me.
She takes your hand.
Fucking whip it away. I take her hand.
Okay.
As we walk out, just pick her up and put her on my shoulder.
Yeah.
She's just sitting only on one, not on both. So she's just sitting on my shoulder.
I gotcha. You're a large man. That's quite an easy seat for her.
And yeah, we take a wander to the front line.
Okay. So you're now at the front of the gate. I'm going to say you're...
with Turt.
Yeah. So where Turt is he's behind the stone walls. Are you looking to view? Are you going to the top or are you going behind the stone
I'll go to the ramparts up the top and
that's
take
fine.
a look over.
And that's where Tyragon is
Yeah.
so far.
Any movement?
So far, no. We're still waiting on Caetana's return with more information.
Okay.
She's only been gone 40 minutes or so.
No problem. I'm going to... Do I trust Tyragon? Where's Bolty? Still down in the cellar?
Still down there because he's stopping it from viewing what's going on.
I'll take a quick run down to Bolty.
Yep, down you go.
Do we really need the symbiote anymore?
At this point, no.
Right.
If you want to...
No worries, I'll kill it.
Yeah. How do you kill it?
My little choppy sword.
Piercing sword. What is that piercing sword called?
Slice of them.
Slice of them.
So,
That's still a good name, to be fair.
I'm going to use Slice of them.
Great. Highly successful. Kill it. But obviously now you've got the body of the scout there.
Can I investigate it, see if there's anything interesting about it?
So where you've killed the symbiote, it's just turned to like that wheelie thing. Mm-hmm. The body of the scout, it looks like it's been eaten away at.
Okay.
Like you can almost see slits in its arms and stuff like that where the symbiote's controlling it.
So it's not just taking over their like mental thing, it's physically deteriorating them.
Yes.
Okay. Balti, before we go, do you see anything interesting here?
So, from what I've learnt from this symbiote is fantastically slicing damage is the best thing for this. Fire also very powerful. Blunt hits will only injure it, it cannot kill. Their magic resistance is low, so magic will be effective. Brienne may be very useful here, and obviously I will do my best also. We have about 10 arcane mages here who could really do some damage.
Okay, take your mages to the ramparts. I'll meet you at the front gate shortly.
Perfect. Yes, we'll make our way now.
I'm going to go and go to Jackie's room, collect all her stuff, her axe and everything. And I am going to... the tree that Ryking's planted, do I know which one it is? Or can I go to the front and look for a tree?
You're going to get out the front and look for a tree?
Yeah, that Ryking may have planted.
Okay. So you walk about half a mile down, and you can't see the tree.
I don't know which tree it is.
You don't know what tree it is. There's one that you're looking at, and you're like, looks a bit sus.
All right. Can I walk up to the tree?
You can, yeah. What are you going to do?
Something that's not the signal. This is not the signal.
Suddenly a door opens on the tree.
Okay.
And Ryking is there and he goes, well, what a pleasant surprise. I'm just making tea. You should see it in here. It's amazing.
Take a quick peek. No time for this. No time for this.
Sorry.
But enjoy yourself.
I am.
And have you got any food in there?
Wait right here. It's anything that can grow on a tree.
Yeah.
He's got apples and pears and plums and all kinds of things in there.
All right, I'll take a few, like sneakily. I hand him Jackie's axe. Your blunt weapon will do nothing to these symbiotes.
Oh.
Take this for when the time is right.
Thank you. And he's like, this is pretty good, you know.
It's Jackie's.
It's nice and light.
Don't let her see you with it. She gets pissed. Why are you hiding it? Is Jackie in here?
No, I wish. I mean, no. No, that buxom... Yeah, I mean, no, she's not...
Okay. Now hide.
And he closes
take a run
door.
back to the thing.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's now about 6:45.
Okay. Caetana returned?
Yes, Gaetana has returned. She's with
Movement.
Tyrodon. It looks like they're setting up a party to come.
Okay.
A small party. Not that kind of party.
That's where my head went.
They've got a DJ and balloons.
I was like, what? They're having a party? What the fuck are they doing?
This is a quest. The party's a small platoon of people, okay?
They're setting a small group of people are coming.
Yes.
Here. Okay. How many?
It looks like there's one large troll. He's symbiote based. There's 3 warriors, and they are pulling along one, almost like a chariot.
Who's on the chariot?
I can't see. It came out of the large red tent, so I couldn't see who got in it.
Can I see them on the horizon coming towards us?
Not yet. They haven't left yet.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Caetana. Take up whatever position you want. Assist in the defence. I'm going to go and get on her feety.
Cool. Yep.
And And I am going to ride out alone.
Okay. Are you armoured up and everything now?
Yeah, I've got all my stuff.
Just checking that you're all... I couldn't remember.
Ready to go, gear on. And I've got Jackie's gear as well.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Minus her axe.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. How far are you riding out?
Well, I mean, I'll ride out slowly. I'm not going to sprint out.
Trot.
Until I see them come over the hill.
Okay. So you're going to be about 3/4 of a mile out then?
No, until I see them come over the hill. So I imagine they're riding to us, yes?
We don't know that yet. She just knows they're setting up.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, I'll ride out about half a mile.
All right, so you're roughly with the
Halfway.
trees.
Yeah.
All right. You wait there about 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's now about 7:30. And then you see a small party come over the hill. But it stops when it sees you. Mm-hmm. And then the curtains open to this little chariot. And out steps your brother.
Mm-hmm.
But he's holding what looks to be a leash. A chain leash. And there is Jackie Moon on the end of it. And they walk over to you. And it's a long walk. And you feel how long this walk is. It feels like an eternity to you. This brother of yours walking towards you. And when he's about 10 meters away from you, he stops and waits.
Okay. I'm going to dismount. I'm going to slap Hafiti's bum so she marches back to the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to head over.
Yeah. How close?
Meter apart.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Hand on weapon ready to draw in case. Oh, I've got my gloves on anyway. Fuck it.
He notices that you're fairly ready to fight. So he takes his belt off with his swords on it and throws it about 3 meters on the ground to the left of him.
Okay.
Just so he's trying to give you the feeling he's not here to fight you. Oh, brother of mine. How are you?
Wonderful.
I'm sure you have many, many questions for me.
Not for you. And I look at Jackie.
You see, Jackie's been somewhat of a puppet to me. You thought she sided with you. And then he turns around to Jackie. And she, looks away. At this point, Jackie's on her knees. And then Jackie kind of, looks away, ashamed. And then Xander looks back at you. And he goes, you see, I have something of Jackie's. And so Jackie works for me. You see, I need the artifacts. And I knew you blithering idiot. You couldn't get them by yourself. So I sent Jackie to help you. All the while, full well knowing that Jackie would return to me. Now, she was meant to bring Brienne with her. But she failed at that. And now here I am. To collect what's mine. You being part of that. I need those artifacts, Gazzamatraz. They're mine. Now you can simply give them to me. And I will give you Jackie Moon. And I will retreat my entire army and there will be no blood spilled. Or you can keep them. And I will rip them from your cold, dead body.
Be ready to fight then.
And he pulls a small knife into his hand. It's like magic. and he flicks it into Jackie Moon's shoulder. I'm dead serious. There may be nothing left of Jackie Moon for you to collect when this is over.
If she's been a traitor all this time, what makes you think I want to collect her?
You make a fair point. Then she is worthless to both of us. And he clicks her fingers, and a chain pulls her away from this meeting between the two of you. You see, Gazzamatraz, I've offered you surrender. I've offered you that no one will die today, and all I ask from you is those artifacts. They mean more to you than the lives of all the people that you will let die today. I would return Jackie Moon to you unharmed, for all of you to walk freely, so you can live your boring normal life and know that no one died on your watch. And what did you say to me? No. And you're the one who's meant to lead. You sicken me. You know this? You repulse me with your God-given rights. You are the chosen one, aren't you? Set to lead when Father passes on his reign. You know I've been to school for this. I've learnt the ways of how to rule, and you, peasant, boy who helped priests keep off their little bandits in the night, you are to rule this land? And what would I do? Watch? Would I sit by and allow this? Could I have slit your throat in your sleep? Could I have poisoned you as you drown yourself in food like the pig you are? No, because I want to rule before you even touch that throne. I'm going to destroy anyone who would dare try to get in my way. And I tried to wipe you out early, but you just wouldn't die like a worm. You just crawled and you just wouldn't die. I'm the one who deserves this, me. You and your thick skull, you don't deserve to shine my shoes. I will destroy everyone you love. I will march in on your home, my home, and I will paint these walls. You've seen what I'm capable of. You've seen I have no mercy and nothing for you, Gazzamatraz, and I will have what is mine. And for you, I will, as I promised you, make you watch as the world around you suffers for the decision you've made here today.
I let out a little laugh. And, seen what you're capable of. All I've seen from you is a power-hungry brat picking on a man when he's chained up, not man enough to face him. And when then he is out in the arena, ready to fight, you run like a coward. You are no leader. You are not ready to lead anything. Even if I choose not to, Brienne would do a better job than you leading this land. You're pathetic, and I'll show you exactly what's coming for you.
Xander kind of looks up to the sky, looks to his left, and now he starts to pace a little bit. Just to his left and to his right. Still not moving further away from you, but just... And then he stops. And he just turns his head and looks back at you. I said, This is my point. This is everything I mean about you. You're a warrior. That's all you know. You just want to fight. And you think that makes me a coward because I won't fight in a battle I know I'll lose. Gazzamatraz, you don't see what I see. I'm gonna govern. I will take over. I will make these lands pure. But all you see is a one-on-one fight that I didn't want to have. But I had this army. I had everything I needed. I didn't need to fight you that day. I tried to kill you in an innocent manner, in a way that it wouldn't matter if you died that day. I successfully killed you, You laid in a pool of blood, and you were revived somehow by these pitiful priests. Papa, slain, as he should have been. And now he's back, I hear. Back in the town that abandoned him, where you grew up, doing nothing with his life again. You know, I set all the priests up to find these artifacts for me. Do you know what they came up with? One portal door, which I believe you made your way through one time. Once you went to the land to get that shield, and you ended back up in a priest temple. That's it. That's all they ever came up with. And once that door was open again, it led nowhere. Useless bunch. I let Arceus have his way with your father. You know Arceus?
Yes.
Yes, we all know Arceus. That is where I should have got Brienne, and that is where Jackie Moon let me down. I went there with my army, I slayed them all as I will slay you here too. And all I had to do was get Brienne. And what did Jackie Moon do? She fled. She fled with Brienne. And on this escapade with you, as she should have done, she took Brienne with her, keeping her safe from me. Because she knows I know what Brienne is capable of, what she could do for us. If it's you, thick as you are, you don't have a clue what she can do. And what is she doing right now? Nothing. Making little windows so we can all see her, because she has no idea, because no one is there to lead her. And you don't have a clue, do you?
No.
This is...
And what's better, I don't care.
I do. I care so much.
So you have these large dreams, and all these regrets, and this jealousy, and all these plans to avoid fighting, when the only thing you would have had to do was ask. I had no plan to lead this land. I had no plan to take over from father. I didn't know he was my father. So you could have had it if you had just asked. But now I will do everything in my power to stop you claiming that throne.
He does a little smirk. And he's like, you see, Gazzamatraz, and I respect you. The words you're saying right now, I respect that. But the fact that I even have to ask is an insult to me. This is my life. And I would have to ask you. I ask you.
Yes.
Would be an insult.
Do you want to know why?
Tell me.
Because you are, and always will, be a lesser being than I.
You see like a purple kind of smoke, like a hue start to come off of him. And now his skin looks different. It's like bulging under his skin. It looks like symbiote running, all kind of under his skin, bubbling almost.
See, you can't even do this yourself. You need that dirty, ugly filth to prop you up, because you're not man enough to do this on your own.
Aye.
And you think you can lead this land, you pathetic weasel. Go back, take your goblins, make sure they know what a coward their leader is. And remember, as you march on the town with them, keep in your mind that you will always be second place to me.
Some black goo. It's almost like he's sweating it at the minute. It's like just dripping from his hairline. I don't need anything to beat you. I have never been second to you. You march into my home and you claim it as your own when you don't deserve a piece of it. And I will destroy you. I will go back to my army. My army. and we will wreak havoc. I don't need to do this by myself, and that's where power comes from leadership, and I will lead them into my own city.
But they're not your army, are they?
They are mine, and you will see that.
They are the symbiote's army.
Where do you think that symbiote came from?
Tell me.
I made a deal with the devil.
Once again, nothing to do with your own skills.
If you'd have seen this devil, this large elf man, this beautiful being, you would know you would be a fool to not strike a deal that would make you so powerful, to have the greatest army that you could manipulate, that you could use, that you could lead. You would be a fool. Not me, you.
Kind of look around and look at him. Tall.
Yes.
Blue guy.
Yes.
Going.
He takes a couple of steps back and he raises his chin. No. Don't tell me you know Gerwin.
Are you too foolish to understand that Gerwin is not on your side?
You think Gerwin's on your side?
No. Gerwin is on no side. Gerwin plays games.
That's fine.
And if you're too moronic to realize that, and to have to beg him for his help, then you're less of a man than I thought you were in the first place.
You don't. You think this is a game? Sure. If Gerwin thinks it's a game to him, it's no game to me, and I need this. This is everything I need, and I'll play his silly little game, and I will come out on top. I will be victorious. Not you. Me. That's who'll win this.
Do you know what's funny? This is a game. This is Gerwin's game. But you're not even a player in this game. You're a pawn. You're a stepping stone for me to overcome in order to win. Do not think yourself too mighty. Run along, little brother.
He steps a little bit closer to you, and you can just see in the corner of your eye, he's got 2 black stones, and he's like rubbing them, like turning them over in his hand. And he goes, you don't know the power you're messing with. You don't know the entities that are on my side. You think you're the player in this? You're a pawn. You're nothing. I will step over you and anybody else. You won't ever be remembered, Gazzamatraz. These will be your last days. And of what? Of nothing. Your days to come, they would have been nothing. You don't know what you're doing. I know everything.
This is getting boring.
Your intellect strikes me once more with your low Neanderthal demeanor. You're but an ape to me. What do you mean this is boring, an exchange of words? You bring no negotiation to this table.
As he carries on, I'll just turn and walk off.
You insolent, you disgusting, you foul. And his words just dip into the background.
As he's screaming, I pull the 2 stones out of my pocket, like Sonic and Arg, and hold them in the air to show, like almost backwards to show him, and just shout, "You're not special," and put them back in my pocket.
In a fit of rage, he just starts cursing. This'll be the end of you. There'll be nothing left. And like I say, he just fades into the background. And then he kind of swiftly turns and like storms back to his carriage and heads back. It's now about 8 p.m. $9 p.m. And you're back at...
I'm back at Thingy.
You're back at Thingy.
Keitana,
Yes.
take 3 of the stealthiest. Head into the camp. Jackie Moon is in there. Possibly the large red tent. Be wary. There are magics there. See what you can do.
I cannot guarantee we can even get to it, but we will do our best.
Do not put yourself in unnecessary danger.
I'm going to say with this, the Enchantress gives her a cloak of invisibility. And she looks to you and she says, I will do my best to distribute all my items accordingly, to try and keep everyone as safe as possible. For if we don't win tonight, tomorrow, the day after, the shop is gone anyway. So you kind of know people are going to be giving out some pretty cool magical stuff as it goes on. And you're almost cursing that you paid for it. But well, Tyragon did anyway. So, with this, there's a large knock at the door.
I'll go and answer.
Well, I mean, Tyragon's going to be down by the door. You're going to walk up to Tyragon, so I'm going to say. He looks at you. Well, I suppose this is the welcoming party. There's probably about 30 strong out there. Only one knocking on the door, however. How would you like to proceed?
Welcoming party, what?
Well, this is the first of the...
The army.
Oh, yeah, I suppose they're coming to offer negotiations, or...
Turt.
Turt turns to you.
You ready?
Turt nods. Oh, yeah.
I just put my fist up.
Mm-hmm. Turt gives it a little bump.
I look at Gollum. Ready?
Gollum puts his tiny little fist up.
My fist up.
Bumps it. I'm just going to say, for the sake of it, you've made like a little bit of armour for the rat.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I turn to the Enchantress.
Mm.
And I'll be like, you got anything for him?
Sadly, she's like, damn it. No.
This armor will make him rat man. Yeah. And I stand at the door, axe is drawn, and I tell them to open.
Okay. So they open the door, and one full symbiote being is stood there. But he's well dressed. And he's not savage. And he goes,
May I speak with Gazzamatraz?
I'm listening.
Would you like to come with me?
Yeah, fuck it.
yeah. Turt looks at you. And he goes, would you like me to follow?
Yes.
This well-dressed being kind of walks just casually outside. He's not gone far. Mm-hmm. So you're just going to go out there as well. You go out there and Turt stays by the door. He's going to not encroach on the privacy of the conversation. Same as their 30 strong haven't as well.
Gazzamatraz, I offer you this once.
And he opens his hand and it's like, not like bubbling, but almost like small little tentacles coming up.
I offer you this power. To lead. To be the mightiest Gazzamatraz you can be.
And two black stones come up to his eyes and time stops.
What'd you say?
What will this give me control of?
You see, your brother, although he believes he may lead, he's no leader. Only the mightiest can lead. Only the strongest. And we can march on our chaos with you in our ranks. You could take us there. And you could take that sword that we missed under We want to be, to have, to own the mightiest warrior who ever lived, to summon the lightning thief once more, as the legend recalls.
I sneakily pull out Sonny Canard's eyes and cup them in my hand so that he can't see. And I take his hand with that hand.
As you place your hand in this symbiote's hand, you feel divine entity. You know this isn't symbiote you're touching. But a beaming light appears in your hand. And you're pulsed back. Taken off your feet. But this symbiote doesn't move. And then you see this beautiful golden cloak appear. And you hear it speak to the symbiote.
You're a fool. You've always been a fool. You think you could sway a man so pure of heart with pure might when he already stands the mightiest warrior in the world. You repulse me, and you shall be gone.
And with this huge golden beam of light, this symbiote kind of shrivels away back to the 30 bits width. Then the cloak disappears. The 2 gold stones float back into your hand, and time continues.
What are the 30 doing?
They're all just they're all a bit like, the fuck just happened, and Turt even goes, what just happened?
Let's do this. I pull out my axes and rage and charge into the 30.
As you do this, the episode ends.
You son of a bitch. Why do you do this to me all the time?
I just think it's a good point, isn't it? It's a good stopping point.
Feelings.
That's what I do. I hurt them. That's what I want you to really look forward to the next episode.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
The problem is, I need to go to bed, but I want to do another one.
All right, great.
This
Well,
is how
I've
you
got to go to
have
work.
that.
So.
Guys, if you like what you've seen, if you didn't see any of that coming like I did, Jesus.
Holy moly.
Please do subscribe, do the likings, leave a comment saying, Jesus fucking Christ, what just happened?
Absolutely.
Because that's how I'm feeling right now. And guys, be prepared for a war.
Yeah.